smoke and mirrors, guys. Welcome to the movie factory.
I don't know about you, but I'm having a ball.
Well, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that is a very important question we will be answering on this show today. What if there was no Movie Monday?
What? That's deep, Peter.
I know.
That's heavy stuff right there.
What?
I'm going to think about that.
Yes, ponder that.
Over the course of the next hour.
Let that rattle around in your noggin for a while.
Peter, it's Monday.
It is Monday, Sheldon.
When you hear the clock strike 12.
High noon.
High noon,
yes.
You know.
We face off at opposite ends of the studio.
You are over there, sir, and I am over here. And we face off.
We do.
In an epic...
battle of wills.
Battle of wits, battle of wills. Just an epic battle altogether.
Yes.
It's Movie Monday. That means it is the local celebrity show.
Yes,
with your host, Peter. Your host. The world's host.
Yes, a global host.
The global host, local celebrity Sheldon Demke. That's me.
How are you, Sheldon?
I'm doing so good, Peter. It's good to have you.
Always a pleasure to be here, sir.
I didn't have to wake you up today, so that's always a good day.
No,
But I don't have to drag you out of bed. Kicking and screaming.
And crying.
He does.
Simpering and whimpering. Yeah. No, I was ready to go, man. I threw that door open.
Yeah.
And my pants were on.
Yeah. This time his pants were on, ladies and gentlemen, and that's always
I made myself a promise that I would have my pants on, and by gum. Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you have a good weekend, Peter?
I did, because I got to hang out with you, sir.
Thank you.
And it's always a good weekend when I get to spend some quality time.
There was a big event.
There was.
Over at the park.
Huge.
On, what was that, Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
Yeah, that was a big event.
Live United Live.
Live, and you're sporting the T-shirt
I
right
am
now.
Sporting the T-shirt.
That is a nice T-shirt.
Does it make me look buff?
It makes you look so buff.
Because I've been working out.
He got a few sizes too small, so you want to
deliberately,
pop it out.
Oh, I make Vin Diesel look like Vern Troyer right now, I'll tell you.
Amen to that, sir.
Yes.
It's, you look very nice.
Thank you.
That's a great shirt, I think designed by Eric Reed.
Yes.
Very nice designer. Very beautiful. I gave one to my sister. She's been wearing it for the last 2 days. So she's a big fan of
Yeah,
shirts.
I'm glad, because this meant I didn't have to go down to my basement and do laundry. So thank you, Eric.
Another great day.
Just a thank you to United Way for all their hard work. It was the 20th anniversary of United Way. Thank you to all the performers and everyone that worked behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, off to the side to make it possible.
Yeah, some wonderful bands. Peter and I went down there twice that day.
We did.
We moseyed around, saw some of the bands, some amazing bands. I think a lot of people didn't show up because of the weather. They were thinking it was going to be canceled or something.
It looked a little dodgy the night before and the morning of, but by gum, we were very lucky.
That afternoon, things cleared up.
Yes.
The band sounded great. Things dried up, and a lot of people started showing up. They trickled in towards the end of the day, and we had a really great event.
They did. I would like to formally complain that by the time Sheldon and I got to the green room, there was no food.
Yes, they need to work on that.
Yeah, yes.
Green room. It was a really nice green room.
I was so hungry.
Really nice green room, no food.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there twice, and, I'd done my bit. I'd pressed some palms and worked the room, as it were, And
we're usually seeing the red carpet being laid before us, usually.
Yes, and I was assured that the G-Strang, Gordon Strang, directed us behind a fence down a dark alley, and the last thing I was...
Just keep going, he said. Yeah. Just keep going down that. We're like, man, this is kind of scary.
Bad things happened to me the last time somebody directed me down a dark alley. But, so I was... We walk into this very nice layout, tables, tablecloths,
tiki lights.
Thank you to George's, by the way, for their food spread. But there was none when we got there.
By the time we got there, that's how good George's is.
Yes.
By the time we got there, it was gone.
Those sliders had slid right out of there.
Oh man, but it was a great event. Lots of bands showed up. They had a band came down from Salt Lake, a wonderful band called The Strike.
We Are The Strike.
We Are The Strike.
Yes. They closed the show. They were fantastic.
They
had the crowd
engaged
up.
the audience. The whole crowd was up. It was really
Horns, trombones, trumpets
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not even talking. That was just me.
And that was just you.
Yeah. And Sala Tomatoval performed. Jason Tyler Burton performed. Janet Robin performed.
Look at you name dropping. Oh my gosh, you are good.
And this is all off the top of my head,
good.
kids. Whoa.
Yes, no notes.
This
ladies
is
and
how I
gentlemen.
roll. We're supposed to have notes?
Oh no,
all right.
no. We don't need no stinking notes.
And what's on the menu this afternoon, sir?
Well, we've got a special guest in the studio today talking about his new film, Tale Told Heart. Man,
He always stumbles over that one.
Kate's not even here.
Yeah, I know.
A Tale Told Heart. Dan Fowlks is in the studio.
The always special Dan Fowlks.
The handsome,
Yes.
the chiseled
Movie
chin-
star looks. The man should just perpetually be on a poster, really, with his name above the title.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they should have a billboard on the freeway of just him, nothing else, no writing.
We'll make some calls, Dan. We'll make it happen. Yeah.
We've got some things to push today. We've got a wonderful event coming out this week. Horror Fest is
Yes.
Horror
Right,
Fest.
not too far away now.
No, I guess this Wednesday. I guess we can talk about it right now. This Wednesday. Let's see. I'll just pull up Horror Fest right here. Attention, Southern Utah filmmakers. The Guerrilla Filmmaking Challenge returns.
Nice.
This is from written by Adam Mast. The upcoming challenge is the 23rd since 2005. So we've done quite a few of these.
Yes.
These challenges.
9 years of this.
Wow, the 23rd.
Where does the time go?
I know. I'd like to say I've been to all of those, but I missed one or two.
Well, I think you were in jail 1 year, weren't you?
I wasn't. Yeah. All right, this is how it works. Those interested in taking part must attend a brief theme reveal. The meeting will take place Wednesday, October 1st at 6 p.m. in the parking lot right behind the Electric Theater.
That is this upcoming Wednesday.
This Wednesday, Peter.
Wow.
Yeah.
At what time?
6 o'clock, right behind the Electric Theater. At 6 o'clock, that's when the theme reveal.
Nice.
And he will give the filmmakers, those who want to take part in this challenge, a theme. Now, at let's see, the theme. The filmmakers will have till Tuesday, October 14th at 8 p.m. to finish their short films. They're using any resources they have available to them.
Legally.
Filmmaking is he also goes on saying, filmmaking is an amazing form of creative expression.
It is.
And
So I've been told.
And the goal of the challenge is not to encourage novices and experienced artists of all ages, but to also give local filmmakers a venue in which to showcase their work.
Nice.
One of the most fulfilling aspects of filmmaking is sharing a collective effort with a group of family, friends, and complete strangers in a big, dark room.
That's
Peter
where the magic happens.
Peter knows all about the big, dark rooms.
Story of my life. Yeah. I don't like to talk about it.
But being a local celebrity, as I am,
As you are, yes.
being in a dark room, seeing my figure,
Your visage.
on the big screen,
30 feet high.
with literally hundreds of people staring at me,
Screaming.
my name,
Throwing undergarments.
throwing
Yeah.
God knows what
Yes.
on the screen. I love that. It's a
Who
thrill.
wouldn't? I know.
It's a thrill.
I know.
There's energy there,
Yeah.
Peter, and I love it.
When people throw things at me, it's usually a heavy object. I mean, so I
44-ounce drinks,
I know,
big Slurpee,
big gulps. Yeah. Sad but true, actually.
Frosty or two. That's how he eats, basically. Sometimes I throw things at him just so he'll eat
So
something.
you'll be there, I take it, for the big reveal.
Yes, I will be there for the big reveal.
Nice.
Adam Mast is the one putting this on, and he will be giving everyone their theme, and it's gonna be fantastic.
And thank you to Adam Mast, who is an integral part of these.
He doesn't get when it comes to financial gain, he doesn't get anything out of it.
No, he doesn't.
He sees the town full of just brilliant filmmakers. I mean, this town is a mecca of filmmakers that are just they're really amazing.
And
top notch.
he works hard to create venues and forums for all these wonderful artists.
He does so much behind the
their work,
scenes
so
that nobody sees, and it's
mad props, as the kids say, to
Mad props to
local
Adam
film
Mast.
critic and local filmmaker Adam Mast.
fantastic. So please, if you have any, we even love new filmmakers. If you have any desire at all to make a film,
Yeah.
there's no discrimination.
No,
here.
I mean last year or the Guerrilla Film Fest, wasn't there a chap who was
the summer one, yeah.
he was 12, I believe.
Yeah, a 12-year-old filmmaker. So yeah, we do not turn anyone away.
No.
You come, you get your theme, you go make your movie, and you get to see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
I mean,
as it was meant to be seen.
Where can you go in a I don't know 500-mile radius?
Yeah, I mean, usually I just see myself on the wall on the post office, but so to see yourself on the big screen in a movie theater,
it's fantastic.
in a rumble seat.
I'm gonna get you on those D boxes one of these days.
I may break a hip.
His feet can't hit the floor. It's gonna be a wild ride.
When you're 42 years old and you sit in a chair and your feet don't touch the floor, you lose a certain level of cool.
Oh man! But it makes an awesome rumble chair.
It does. And profile picture. Yeah.
Oh man!
So, shall we take a look at the top 5?
Yeah, let's get to the box office. Let's
Yeah.
see what the box office is doing. Kind of a lackluster.
It was, except for one movie, which
One movie stands out above the rest.
yes, Dolphin Tale 2 swam down to number 5. 4.8 million, 33.6 million in 3 weeks. This Is Where I Leave You was left at number 4, 7 million, 22.5 million in 2 weeks. New animated film, The Box Trolls.
Box Trolls.
From the makers of Paranorman.
Yes.
Came in at number 3, 17.2 million in its first week. The Maze Runner ran down to number 2, 17.5 million, 58 million in 2 weeks. And Denzel Washington is Edward Wood. The Equalizer.
The Equalizer.
Yes.
Number 1.
Smoked the competition. Figuratively speaking, 35 million in its first week. The studio is so happy with that opening.
Okay, that's my impression of Denzel. Okay.
Or I like
every movie.
The Equalizer came in at number 1, or as I like to call it, Man on Fire 2. A sequel has already been commissioned. The writer of The Equalizer is already at work on the sequel. The studio is so happy with the opening that
they've already announced
they're
the sequel.
already at
And
work.
what's crazy about that, Peter? Tell us why it's crazy. Denzel has never done a sequel.
In his 30-year
To anything
film
he's
career,
never done.
he's never done a sequel. And I, for one, I've been campaigning for a sequel to Mo Better Blues for decades now. The man needs to bust out the trumpet again. So this will really be something. This could be the start. This could give Taken a run for its money, franchise-wise.
That's true. Taken 3 is filming now.
And they've actually changed the title to where the 3
takes place is
in the title. It's like Too Fast, Too Furious.
It's like what they did with 7. With the 7.
They put the 7 in the 3 is that is marketing genius. Let me just say.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If only we had creative minds like that, Sheldon, we could really get places.
One of these days, Peter.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna break out of this.
We just need to put a 3 in something, and we'll be all right.
Oh man, Alphabet Soup or something. We need to get
somewhere. Edward Woodward is. I used to love that show. It was one of the first shows I recorded on my size of a double-decker bus VHS.
Yeah, well, some people don't know that The Equalizer is actually a remake.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that. Peter.
No, they don't.
People aren't as old as you.
I don't.
Our listeners it's the 12 and under crowd. Isn't it? That's kind of.
We're huge for that demographic.
That demographic is huge for us.
That and the 65 and over. We're killing it.
That's where our sponsors come from.
Yes.
Is the 12 and under crowd.
We'll have some, possibly some Bill and Ted 3 news a little bit later on.
Yeah. We've got
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter,
who's I don't know, Walmart greeter these days, has provided an update.
All right, don't give it away just yet.
No.
We also have some William Shatner news coming too.
Yes. Because you can't have a movie Monday without some William Shatner news.
Well, let's take a song. I've got let's take a break. We'll have a song. We'll come back with our local filmmaker Dan Fowlks is in the studio talking about his new film that he just I guess he's got a rough cut. So let's
nice.
We're gonna find out more about that. Let's take a song from one of my favorite screenplay writers, Mr. Nick Cave. Here we go.
Very nice.
On a cold and gray Chicago morn, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Good evening. As a duly designated representative of the city, county, and state of New York, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension. That ought to do it. Thanks very much, Ray.
That ought to do it.
That should probably do it, right?
Yeah.
We have to do that every time we come to the studio.
Yes.
We gotta do something like that, just to ward
Just to
out.
clear, to work on the feng shui.
I've got the incense burning now.
Yes.
It just kind of makes it feel a little more feng shui in here. Yeah.
It does.
It's very nice. Hey, we've got a special guest in the studio. We've got Dan Fowlks, a wonderful filmmaker. Just wrapped up shooting his latest film, A Tale Told Heart. How's it going, Dan?
It's going excellent, thank you.
And you brought Peter some coffee.
Thank you, Dan.
So he,
you just became my personal hero.
His personal hero.
Really.
You're welcome.
We had last week. We had Kate Suchek and Ben Zufelt talking about the fun experience they had shooting and how just the fun little quirky things that happen on a movie set, the energy, the magic that is happening. It sounded like there was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was terrific. I couldn't, first and foremost, without Ben and Kate and Tina and Sandy and Cray, I don't want to forget anybody, Sheldon, Shane, everyone, Dane and Lacey Faye, like this could not have turned out the way it has without everyone's help, and I'm grateful for everyone stepping up and helping out and just having a fun time on set. Like that's what made it fun, is just all of that energy together and everyone working together, and it just I couldn't be happier with the product right now.
You know, Dan, I've been involved in a lot of, literally thousands of films over the years, and I gotta say, being on this film, Dan, was magic, and I think all the ingredients were there. I think when people see the product, when they see how fun this movie, it just looks professional. I actually, I'll talk about that later. But it's so fun when you have all the things together, Peter. And it all comes, it just meshes, and you bake something just so wonderful that I think the world,
the souffle rises to perfection.
The world will see that, St. George, really? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, our film souffle.
Yeah.
That's what we made. That's what we made.
I've seen some photos that Katie took, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, Kate did an awesome job with taking some stills on set, and then Shane with his direction as a director of photography and positioning the lights and lighting the scene. Like Shane had a great eye for this project, and it just the production stills I was able to take from the actual clips from the scenes.
Nice.
They just turned out great.
And there's a rumor floating about that a trailer will be debuting today.
A trailer will be debuting 2 o'clock today.
So people have to go to the Facebook page, Tale Told Heart, like the Facebook page, and you will get to see the trailer 2 o'clock today.
2 o'clock today, official trailer. No red band.
No red band trailer. Oh, I was hoping for some nudity. So.
I was. There was this scene, but we had to cut it out.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Old
Darn
man,
ratings
the
board.
Man, it just didn't fit. I'm sorry.
Sweaty Sheldon.
Maybe in the director's cut when you could.
No, they were asking last week if it is family friendly.
We made it as family friendly as we could. I mean, as a Telltale Heart is. I mean, they read it in school.
Right.
It's in the curriculum. But I feel that we did. I feel we did our job at keeping true to just the overall feel of the short story, and just it is a dark.
It is a very dark story.
So I think we did our part in portraying that in the film we shot.
Right, you'd be doing the story a disservice if you wandered too far from that overall energy.
We couldn't make it bright and happy.
It ain't a rom-com.
No, it's very gritty, very dark, and it's a great Halloween film.
You're not killing anyone with kindness, that's for sure.
No.
It's not going to star Kate Hudson. Yeah.
I love you. You're dead.
All right, so go to the Facebook page, A Tale Told Heart. You can see all the stills, the pictures. There's, of course, I'm really excited to see how everyone was going to react to the trailer.
Yes.
I actually already showed my sister the trailer, and she was just like, I cannot believe you shot this.
Wow.
It just looks so professional. It looks like a real movie trailer. It is a real movie trailer, but it looks like a real budgeted.
No.
And it looks great, Peter. and I'm excited for
No,
you.
what I've seen so far looks fantastic.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, Peter.
That's what I've been told. And I look forward to seeing it on the big screen as part of
Big
Harvest.
screen, yes. We've been in talks with. We will have a premiere through Megaplex at the Cinema 6 Main Street Theater, October 17th at 7 p.m.
How's the editing process for you? Do you find that nerve-wracking? Because, I mean, that is such an integral part of...
Yeah.
I mean, you could really switch up the tone of a film or change the pacing.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
does that...
To kind of stretch some of that more suspenseful moment that you want. It's the editing process has been... It's been good for this past week when I've been working on it, just to get the first cut, to just lay it out and see, okay, this is about how I want it, but then you kind of got to sit on it a few days, let it breathe on its own, and then go back with another fresh look at it to rework it.
Is that something you do by yourself, or do you have a second set of eyes giving you a...
Well, usually right now, yeah, it's me right now, but then... Of course, getting another set of eyes to come and watch the first cut and make some notes and see how they react to it, and then go back to it and make another cut. We're working on a. I'm working on a deadline right now because we're about 2 weeks away from the actual premiere, so we still have to get it
down to the wire, Peter.
Yes.
That's how we work.
Yeah, working day and night.
Day and night. Night and day, day and night, minus afternoons.
Yeah, editing can be very tedious, Peter. Just very tedious.
Oh, I remember my days at UCF in Orlando, spending many an hour in the wee hours of the morning in a tiny editing hut. And, you sort of have to step away. There comes a point where you almost have to step away from it. Because for me, I would lose objectivity watching the same scene over and over and over again. I'd find that I almost needed that second set of eyes for a fresher perspective.
Totally.
It was not my favorite part of the process.
And films can be made, and films can be
broken,
lost, and
absolutely
broken
destroyed.
in the cutting room.
It's
really
so vital. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Music, and that's it. We have Shane Winch, a local musician here in St. George, who is an excellent musician, and we have him signed on to do the scoring and the music for A Telltale Heart, to give it to give it an original touch when it comes to music. And
has he started that process yet?
I will be meeting with him today with the cut, so he can start the process. And then I'm really excited to see what he can pull out, and because the music is just a whole nother aspect of the storytelling that. Again, editing, everything. If you don't have the right music for a scene, that can destroy it. That can ruin it.
He wrote a song for the movie already.
Nice.
In fact, I wish I had it. We just go play it right now. Yeah. It's a wonderful song. He wrote it one day. The next day, he was in the recording studio. He recorded it. He's a fantastic musician.
Wow.
And it's a really fun, and in fact, I think you might like it. It's got a Western thing, but it's almost got like a Metallica, like it's got a it's
rock.
Total rock
to it, the Western kind of twangy guitar, and his lyrics. He did such an excellent job at just making the whole song Poe-esque. He touches on the Raven, he touches on the Telltale Heart, it's just all about Edgar Allan Poe and his work. So he just did an awesome job in one night coming up with this song.
Oh, I feel so inadequate right now.
You did amazing.
Takes me a whole night to tie my shoes. Maybe we could debut the song next week.
That's a good idea. Maybe we'll get Shane in here too and talk about it. That would actually be a great idea. We'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great guy. Excellent individual. And artist.
And what's now that the film process has been percolating for you? What's next? Do you have your next project lined up?
Yes, we do have our next project. I will say it's there, but when we come to the premiere, there will be a release on our next project, more in details about it. So people can expect that this isn't a one done deal type thing. We want, obviously there's so many filmmakers around here and storytellers, and we want this to be a very just kind of a first of many,
right.
From me or from the group that we work with together, and continue to make more. And we definitely have something that it's not as dark. It's going to be more of a.
But we're on a roll, Peter. I mean,
you're cooking.
We're cooking and we're on a roll, and to stop now would be a tragedy.
No.
So we're jumping on the next project. We're gonna start pre-production on that really soon. But we'll hear more about that after the premiere. Of,
right. Yeah.
Tale Told Heart.
Let's not get ahead of it.
Let it sit.
Yeah, exactly.
Souffle.
The souffle has to. Yeah.
When you pop the cork, it's gotta
Rise.
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 I'm so excited to see.
This is going to be fantastic.
Oh man, the trailer looks fantastic. I think I can't wait to see the first cut. I can't wait to see my part in it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm going there just for Sheldon's part, and then I'm going to leave.
Peter.
Yeah.
Well, that's great because his is more at the end. So
we finished strong.
Go out with a bang.
Dane, when he was putting my makeup on, he put on this fake sweat on me.
You don't need makeup, sir.
I'm just so sweaty that even Sandy handed me a towel. You're like sweat. I'm like, yeah, it's part of the makeup.
Yeah, imagine
She's
cool
like,
hand
whatever.
It's hot and humid.
Yeah.
in the West.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I like to get into my character.
I'm sweating profusely right now.
He is.
Really.
And it's actually cold in here. Take off your jacket. No, it's going to be very exciting.
Yes.
I can't wait for this.
And will you be at the film reveal on Wednesday?
I should be there. Yeah. If I'm not busy trying to get this.
That's true. You're still
done.
in.
He's on a deadline.
Yes.
Deadline. I got to focus. So get it done.
Well, they say, if you want something done, give it to someone who's busy. 'Cause they'll get it something. Is that what they say? I don't even know.
I've never heard that.
No, it'd be nice. It especially it would be, it'd be great as working on these films. If there is an editor out there listening or a colorist, your expertise is obviously very valuable, and we would love to work with anyone who wants to be an editor or who has those technical abilities, and let's talk and see if we can get you to come on board for the next one. And so it's not me doing everything. So
it's nice when we were talking to
diversify the talents. Get everyone involved.
We're talking to Ben Zufeld yesterday or last week, and he was talking about all the hats he was wearing. And I mean, it would be nice to be on a big budget where you can wear one hat, or maybe two hats, not like 12 hats.
Yeah, no, it's great. I get away from that one-man band type thing, and you really gotta let people just be that orchestra, and everyone's playing their different instrument, and to make something actually sound and look really beautiful, you have to have that diversity. So
yeah, when you see this big budget movie, the credits, I mean, we're talking hundreds of people.
Average film crew has on a big budget movie is about 500.
500 people.
So,
that's crazy. So when you're down to 12,
if you're down to 12, there's a lot of jobs that everyone has to just
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan is tired of having to do the catering himself. By gum.
Well, Tina, I mean, you spoke about this last week, but yeah, she did. She went all out and she brought chili out one night.
Nice.
Made chili, and it was scrumptious. It was good.
Oh, so good, Peter. Oh, so good. Anyway, I'm so glad Dan's been here on the show, telling us about The Tale Told Heart. You can see it at Cinema 6 on the 17th of October at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Yes, sir. We will have an event made on Facebook so you can join. There will be an option for people to pay online as well for the event, and then they just bring the receipt stub to. Oh, sorry. We don't talk. You can do
Suggested
it for free,
donation,
but it will be a certain price to get it for free.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah.
And the trailer will debut
2 o'clock today.
2 o'clock today.
Go to the Facebook page. If you haven't liked it yet, go to the Facebook page. A Tale Told Heart.
Nicely done, sir.
Based on the Edgar Allan Poe Telltale Heart. And a film that was made right here in St. George by a local filmmaker. It's going to be fantastic, and it's some of the best stuff that's ever come out of St. George.
Really looking forward to seeing this.
So thank you so much, Dan, for coming on the show.
And thank you again for the coffee, sir.
Thank you for having me, and you are surely welcome.
And yeah, I think we should have Shane... and don't call me Shirley. I just want to say good luck.
I had lasagna.
We're all counting on it. Yeah, we need to have Shane come in and talk about.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
I'd love to debut his song right here on the show.
Have the man play it live.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I mean, there's lots of instruments.
Yeah,
you know,
we'd have to plug
and he
stuff
plays,
in.
Yeah, he plays a bunch of stuff. But man, yeah, maybe if he came in with the instrumental and he just sang, oh my gosh, that'd be fantastic.
We'll make some calls.
He's got lost. It's a really good song, Peter. You'll have to hear.
I have no doubt. I've heard this.
I know you're not a big country guy, and neither am I. But this song, it's got a rock thing
I'm a
to it.
huge Taylor Swift fan. You know.
Are
that.
you? Oh, very good.
Yeah.
It's got a poster on as well.
Right. No, I've seen Shane perform. He is a wonderful musician.
Yeah.
So I look forward to this.
Yeah.
If
We're gonna make it happen, Peter.
We are. That's what we do here. We make movie things happen. Every Monday from noon to 1.
Well, you know, we had a movie. I think one of my top 5 movies that came out this year was called Chef.
Yes.
I don't think you saw it.
I have not seen it. John Favreau's return to the indie scene, as it were.
After he makes these big movies,
yeah,
you know.
does a couple of Iron Mans and says, "I'm off. I'm back."
And he does this small independent film that I thought was charming and fun. Anyway, I'm going to play a song from Chef, and I thought it was just a really fun. It's got all the music in the movie was it's like this what is it, kind of a Latin type.
Yeah, it's got kind of a samba.
Oh man, I thought it was fantastic.
Santana-esque.
Plus his two female characters, his two love interests in the movie are so far-fetched. I'm like, if I ever make an independent film starring myself, I will have Scarlett Johansson
and Sofia Vergara from Modern Family.
From Modern Family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, some of the most beautiful
I could see
women.
that.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see me
I
casting
could totally
something
see,
like that.
you know, myself stuck in a love triangle with those two.
Anyway, this is Pete Rodriguez. I Like It Like That. That was I Like It Like That by Pete Rodriguez, a song from the film Chef.
Nice. We were actually doing the conga while that was...
yes, we were.
Yeah.
Yes, I brought my bongles or whatever.
The bongles.
I don't even know.
And the man can play the bongles, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Bongo playing like you've never seen.
Well, I want to thank my guest, Dan Fowlks, again for being in the studio.
Thank you, Dan.
That was wonderful. His film, A Tale Told Heart, going to be in the theater at Cinema 6 on the 17th at 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock. So that's going to be really fun. You'll see me there. So that's always a plus.
Oh, always.
And you'll see me on the big screen.
Wow.
Which is even a bigger plus.
Yeah. Synchronized Sheldon Demke. I mean, it doesn't get any better, does it, really?
Does not get
you
any
could be
better
shaking the man's hand out in the parking lot while he's simultaneously 30 foot high on a big screen. That's living the dream, kids.
And not to go because there's something else going on. This is the 17th. Something else is going on the 17th. Peter, I wanted to let everyone know that there's a special showing. Did you ever watch this 80s show called The Last Unicorn?
No.
Really? It's a dark cartoon. The Last Unicorn. It's.
I wasn't allowed to watch cartoons.
Oh, really? Oh, I was a big fan of The Last Unicorn. It's just.
I think I've seen the first unicorn.
Oh, you saw the first unicorn. You just didn't see the last.
But I thought it was the last one. How could there be another one?
No. The Last Unicorn came out in '82, and they're bringing it back to the big screen.
Are they?
Anyway, Adam Mass is very excited about this. He was a huge fan of The Last Unicorn.
He hasn't been this excited since Popeye.
I'm excited. I really want to go see it in theaters. It's got voice talents of Jeff Bridges, Alan Arkin, Mia Farrow.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it was a heavy hitting.
Wow,
film.
I love
all things Jeff Bridges.
I do. The Dude Abides.
The Dude Abides.
But I also love Arkin. Arkin is
Not?
fantastic.
You know, how can you not?
He's really proven himself as a wonderful character actor of late.
What they're doing with the film is they're actually taking the film around the United States and showing it in theaters. They're doing like a
They're taking it on like a book bus.
kind of like that, like a tour.
Last Unicorn tour bus.
It's
Wow.
very interesting. Anyway, they're making a stop here in St. George, so you can go see it at the Stadium 10. I think it's exact same time as The Tale Told Heart.
Wow.
So you decide. Choose wisely.
he chose poorly.
So that's an option.
Nice. Nice. And you know,
It's dark.
see the last unicorn
It's dark, Peter. It's a dark. I don't even know if I would take any kids to it. I mean,
Really? Is this sort of PG-13 level?
well, no,
or-
it's PG, but it's an edgy PG.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a little dark. Things happen. People die.
People die.
At the end of the rainbow, and
There's no pot of gold.
no.
Or Lucky Charms.
But speaking of pot of gold, did you hear this new Bill and Ted?
Yes. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, Ted.
Oh man, Bill and Ted. Everyone knows Bill and Ted, right?
Exactly. They had an excellent adventure, and then they
Did they not know that they're remaking? They're not remaking. They're making.
they're making another sequel.
A sequel.
This will be Bill
Number
and Ted-
3.
Number 3, yes.
Is the 3 going to be in
in the title?
It's in the
Yeah. Several times. They're going to put it in the title 3 times, I believe.
Don't they know their audience is all grown up now? They don't watch movies like this.
Well, we were talking about this while the song was playing, and I can see why Alex Winter would need the gig. Because
Yeah.
the guy's been, the well
On
has
his couch for
been running a bit dry for a while.
a long time.
But I'm really amazed that Keanu Reeves would actually come back for a third Bill and Ted at this point. It's been quite a few years, hasn't it?
Well, did you see 47 Ronin? I mean,
yes, I did,
He will
sadly.
take whatever he can.
And I wanted to do to myself what Keanu Reeves does to himself at the end of the movie while watching it.
Oh,
It was atrocious. I'm sorry, it was atrocious. I was going to commit seppuku while sitting there.
Well, I'm excited to see it. And
You are? I can't really work up a lot of enthusiasm for Bill and Ted 3. I'm
well,
sorry.
I mean, I'm not gonna be there the first day, but I think. Well, doesn't Keanu? I saw a trailer of Keanu's new film coming out.
John Wick.
John Wick.
Now, this I am excited about.
Yeah, John Wick looks fantastic. Have you seen that trailer, Dan? Oh man, I think he's back. I'm like,
I
man,
think he's
Keanu is
back. Yes.
and he doesn't need. He doesn't need Bill and Ted. He
No.
doesn't need to come back, but
He needs bonus money.
But I think
He won't be playing chess with a Grim Reaper in this one.
they're gonna go on it as long as Benjamin Franklin shows up. I'm good.
Yeah, as long as there's a George Carlin cameo, I'm all right.
The Galaxy Quest director Dean Persaut is on board to direct it.
Yes.
I love Galaxy Quest, so
That was fun. That was like grab Thor's hammer. Yeah, that was fantastic.
man. So let's we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
When is that slated to come out?
That's
Next year?
2015, I believe.
15?
Is when
Yeah.
I will say that I'm more excited about that than I am Ghostbusters 3.
Well, yeah. And
Yeah.
you're a huge fan of Ghostbusters.
The first 2.
Yeah.
Love them. Love
you
them.
are a huge Ghostbusters fan.
Love it. I can pretty much recite the entire original movie,
But when it comes to this third one,
but I really think they're jumping the shark with this third one.
yeah, well, and people are jumping off ship. they are abandoning ship pretty quickly.
Speaking of ships, we have William Shatner.
William Shatner's back in the news.
Yes, he is.
The original Captain Kirk has confirmed that he might
Might.
be making a return to the franchise in
Possibly.
the upcoming Star Trek film set to be directed by Robert Orci. Robert Orci has not. I don't think he's directed.
No,
anything.
this is his first
He has
time.
not directed anything, and they're giving him Star
They
Trek.
had to give the car keys to a major franchise after he's directed nothing.
He's written quite a few things.
He
He's
has. Most of
produced-
them terrible. He was behind the last Transformers movie.
Oh gosh.
He was behind Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
He's been the go-to guy
Yeah.
for second-rate screenwriting.
Yeah. Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah. And now they're saying, yeah, you can make the next Star Trek 3. Again, they're going to be putting the 3 in the at the beginning.
Oh man.
And Shatner had filmed a very small scene for the first Star Trek reboot,
Right.
and then grumbled about it.
Well, did he? I thought they didn't even shoot it. I thought he said no.
It depends what you read and who you believe.
Yeah, I think he didn't even show up, is what I heard. He didn't. He's like,
Probably, yeah.
I don't think that's good enough for me.
I need more screen time. So the man's ego is legendary.
Yeah. Shatner explained that he got a call. He was talking to people at the Wizard World in Nashville.
Wow. Do they play Quidditch there?
Yes, they do. It's the Comic-Con. They call it the Wizard World Nashville Comic-Con.
Nice.
On Saturday. He explained he got a call from J.J. Abrams regarding the project. He said, J.J. said, I'm calling Bill because the director of Star Trek, the next movie, has an idea where you might be involved. So I'm calling to find out whether you'd be interested. And Shatner recalled Abrams saying, well, if it's meaningful. So he's like, if it's meaningful, I think I could show up for a day.
It's all about the quality of the script.
Who's working the
JJ.
crafty table? Yes.
I'll do it for Cheese Whiz.
I like cheese and anything that's...
How meaningful are the Travelocity commercials?
Priceline. Those are very meaningful.
I'm sure this will be the greatest role the band's had since Showtime. Remember the movie he made with De Niro and Eddie Murphy?
Oh my gosh, that was the worst.
Awesome.
Rene Russo.
Yeah,
Oh man, all-star cast.
Yes.
It was just wah, wah.
Now this, I think Star Trek 3 is due to hit 2016.
Yes, I think March of 16.
I was very excited about Into Darkness, and then until I watched it. And now I'm not quite as excited about the Star Trek movies as I once was. I loved the first one. I thought they did a wonderful job kickstarting it again. I was thoroughly impressed with Chris Pine.
Oh yeah, he's always strong. He's so entertaining. I think he's really fun.
I thought he nailed it. I really did.
He totally did. He totally nailed it. He
made
is Captain Kirk to me now.
Instantly made the character his own.
He doesn't really talk like Shatner.
No.
As much.
He needs to.
As Shatner does.
Work on that.
Save some money. Priceline.
So, I don't know. Do you think this is going to happen, Sheldon? Do you think Shatner, they're going to squeeze Shatner in?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, he needs a gig,
He does need a gig,
His albums aren't selling as much as they used to be.
No, those hair pieces, they cost a pretty penny.
They do. They do.
And those plugs.
Oh, gosh. I think he's going to do it. I think he talked about him and Leonard coming back. Leonard?
Well, I really felt like they shoehorned Nimoy into the last one, and there was no need for him to be in it.
Into Darkness?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was an embarrassing cameo. I thought.
Get Spock on screen.
Prop him up with a stick.
Spock, have you ever run into Khan before? Oh, he was our greatest adversary. Okay, thanks, Spock.
Cut, print, check the gate.
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no,
wow.
it was so sad.
Oh man,
it was so sad. I think it would have been better to just leave him out of it.
I totally would. I mean, his appearance in the first one was fantastic.
Nicely done. Yeah.
Man, this one, let's put him on screen.
Yeah.
They've probably filmed it in his
bathroom.
Room.
Yeah. I'm sure the man was sitting down at the time.
Oh, Khan. Yes. He was our greatest adversary. Khan! My name is Khan!
Loved it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I think Shatner's coming back. I think he's going to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he needs it.
He does. He's been tweeting about it and Facebooking about it.
What's funny is JJ told him to keep it quiet. Keep this quiet, And
he's done the polar opposite.
The next day, he's like, yeah, well, it's already kind of leaked online. No, it's not.
I'm already in stunt training for it.
So, it'd be funny if JJ calls him back and be like, yeah, we don't need you, man.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we've cut the scene, dude. Sorry. We're going to go with Nimoy instead.
Oh. Well, him and Nimoy are still really good friends. And I guess they talk.
Well, I read that there was some bitterness started to brew because Shatner was upset that Nimoy had been brought back for newer Star Trek movies and he hadn't. So there was some bad blood boiling.
Well, he's probably in a cheese coma. And who knows?
I would be if I wasn't here right now.
I know you would. I know you would. I had to pry the goldfish out of your hands. I need goldfish.
It's a major food group.
Yeah, it is.
It's really so what else we got going on in the film world there? Gotham.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
Gotham hits again tonight.
TV. Oh, that's tonight.
Yeah.
Last week was the first episode.
The debut.
And they, I think we talked about this briefly. They just introduced a lot of characters.
A few too many to my.
I think they just wanted to like surprise everybody. Oh, look at this! We've got Catwoman.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Penguin. Oh, we got everybody. Everybody's in.
Since when did Edward Nygma, who of course becomes on to be the Riddler, work for the police department?
I think they're taking
some liberties.
With the story. Yeah, but you know.
I mean, I thought they were a bit heavy-handed with the foreshadowing as to tipping off who these people become. Don't call me Penguin. Ooh, who's he gonna be?
I wonder what he's gonna be.
Yeah, right.
My name is Ivy. She's like watering like plants. We're like, oh, I wonder if she's poison ivy. Kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I liked its visual aesthetic. I thought they captured a nice feel for the Gotham environment. I was quite impressed with.
The cinematography looks really nice. I mean, they captured the city. You know, they didn't go crazy with it, which I'm glad. You know, they didn't make it like fake and foggy and all. But they did, and it looks like a real place. And I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I liked Ben McKenzie of Southland and the OC as Gordon.
Yeah.
And Donald Logue as Harvey. Donald Logue will always be Jimmy the cab driver. I don't know if you remember those.
I don't. You were telling me about
MTV comedy skits that he used to do between videos back when MTV used to play music. He will always be Jimmy.
You remember that, Tim? Back in the day?
You remember?
I remember that.
Sorry, he's eating his stewed prunes right now. Don't disturb the man.
Back when everything was black and white. Peter and I saw a movie last night.
We did.
And we've been wanting to see this for a long time.
We have. We were very excited about it.
A sequel to one of our favorite movies by Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller. They're Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Yes.
Sin City 2. And one of the biggest stinkers of the year. I don't think it even came across the top 5 at all. Did it ever?
It debuted, I think, at number 8. With a $6 million. They spent $75 million on this movie. It had a $6 million opening. By the second week, it had dropped to 600,000. I mean, this thing.
And on the third week, it was like $6.
Yeah. It was. And by the fourth week, it was on Blu-ray. I mean, you know.
So we wanted to see what all the hubbub was.
We did.
And we gave it the benefit of the doubt.
We did. We went in with incredibly. My expectations were 6 feet in the ground.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I hadn't had such low expectations since Ninja Turtles, so and they were still crushed.
Well, and they wanted their big star to be Jessica Alba. They wanted her to just carry the movie.
Yeah, this was going to be the one they would remember her for. And you don't. She was one of 3 story segments. The characters sort of interlace through them, and you don't end a film with a major story arc involving Jessica Alba, who cannot act her way out of a wet paper bag.
No, she really can't.
No.
I mean, she's pretty, and
she's very.
If I met her on the street, I'd want to give her a hug,
take her out for coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but
if it comes to acting, I feel like
she is atrocious. She makes Megan Fox look like Dame Judi Dench.
Oh boy, that's.
She's terrible.
Harsh words.
I'm sorry. I'm sure she's a lovely girl who calls her mother every Sunday, but she's atrocious. And she drives a major portion of the third act of the film.
Yeah.
Into the ground.
Eva Green, on the other hand, she's great.
Fantastic.
She's a great actress all around, but she was great in this. She plays this manipulating woman that I just thought, you bought her. And
she is the dame to kill for.
She is. Most certainly.
And she is definitely the most energetic thing in the film.
Definitely, by far.
She brings a wonderful presence to pretty much everything she does, I think.
Well, and there's a great cast that you don't really get to see very much of.
Every character feels underwritten. Nobody is given anything to do. They bring in Stacy Keach. I'm surprised the man can still stand up for one scene.
And the scene was 8 seconds long.
Yeah. Bruce Willis returns for what must be a total of 30 seconds of screen time.
And the whole time he's just standing there. He's like,
literally looks like he's asleep. Every time he's on screen, literally. I've lost all respect for the man as an actor because I think he's just getting lazier and lazier and lazier.
And of course, Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, when you can't get Michael Madsen.
It's so bad when you can't get Michael Madsen. He's like, yeah, I got it.
So who do you get to take over for the Michael Madsen? Jeremy Piven.
Please.
Please.
Oh, you get to see Christopher Lloyd for a minute, and that's kind of
one
fun.
scene for about 20 seconds. Yeah, Christopher Lloyd plays a junkie surgeon.
Yeah, and he was hilarious. He was great.
He was fantastic.
I'm like, if the whole movie was about this, it'd be awesome.
Nothing to do in the movie.
Ray Liotta shows up with Juno Temple. Their scene lasts about a minute, and you're done.
Even Mickey Rourke, I love the Marv character in the first film. They didn't seem to be trying as hard. His makeup didn't look as good. They just didn't seem to put the effort into it. I like the fact that in the first film he sort of stays in the shadows and you get flashes of Marv. But in this film he was...
Yeah, and he didn't even look like the same Marv.
He didn't.
Yeah, it was just sad. So please, ladies and gentlemen, you might have to skip Sin City 2.
It would be a sin to watch the movie.
Well, we are out of time.
We are out of time.
Remind everybody, I just want to thank my guest, Dan Fowlks, for being in the studio.
Thank you, Dan.
Remind everybody, this Wednesday, behind the Electric Theater is the theme reveal for the Guerrilla Filmmaking Challenge. And that's this Wednesday at 6 o'clock, did I say? 6 o'clock behind the Electric Theater.
Yes.
To get so all you inspiring filmmakers, come over there, get your theme, and make a film. That's going to be fantastic. If you want to see Dan Fowlks' movie, The Tale Told Heart, on the 17th at Cinema 6 at 7 o'clock. That is our show, Peter.
Thank you, as always, Sheldon.
Thank you
Absolute pleasure.
for waking up. That was wonderful.
I'll go back to sleep now.
Make Monday a Movie Monday for the local celebrity show here on KTIM 95.3, where we are community radio. I don't know what to say. What do I say?
Every Monday from noon to 1.
Yes.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Wah, wah.
True